I had to learn the legendary Nordscheife in 48 hours, 170 corners, 26 kilometers of tarmac. Conquering the green hell will be one of the hardest challenges I've ever faced as a sim racer. And this is the story of how I did it. The date was April 28, 4 days before the legendary 24 hours endurance race at the Nürburgring that would take place on May 2nd. But before I could even begin, there was one slight problem. I had never driven this track before, like ever. So I had 4 full days to fully prepare and make sure that I'm fast and up to speed, but also that I'm not a total menace on track for all the other drivers around me. But this is when, oh shit, the safety rating. You see, you need at least a C safety rating to race in the 24 hours special event. And I'm sitting at a firm D, and I needed to get it up to C as fast as possible. In case you didn't know this about iRacing's safety system, in order to get to the next level, you need to reach a minimum threshold, but also to do a minimum amount of races with your current license. But the promotion would only happen at the end of the season. I don't have time for that. We don't have the time to wait another 6 weeks till the end of the actual season. This race is happening this weekend. We need the C-Class right fucking now. But there is a way to circumvent the issue. And the secret sauce is get your safety rating up to 4.0 and you will get fast-tracked to C-Class even before the end of the season is even close. Well, shit. Time to get to work. My options were very limited. See, when you are D's licensed, there's not that many races that you can actually take part in. I settled for Winton Raceway because it was the series that ran the most often in the time frame when I was available. There was basically always a race every 20 to 30 minutes. This would be perfect for our safety rating gaining purposes. Goal this stream is 0x every race. We do that, we will be 4.0 safety rating in no time. But with this being one of the lowest licensed events and with it being multi-class, accidents happen quite a lot. Yo, these guys are crazy, man. Don't touch me. No more incidents. Oh my god, what the hell was that, man? You idiot, man. I got 6x from that. How was that my fault? I'll teach him a lesson. What did he just move across like that? Teach you a lesson, old man. 10x. They still count? And the human brain could only take so much from the same track. So I thought I'd try my hand at Monza. And this is how well it went.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Bro, I can't be arsed, man. It gave me 0.02, bro. No, but I was on 0x and then some guy, he went off track, he rejoined, and then he just took me out. This is where I changed up my strategy. I choose my own survival over any result. And I would join these races with the only purpose of finishing with 0x, 0 incident points. If people wanted the position, I would just give it to them. And in just a few races time, I managed to make my way up to 4.0. Yes! Now I can finally drive the Nürburgring. But that little excursion around Winton Raceway has cost us a lot of time.
Well, this little maneuver is gonna cost us 51 years.
It is now April 30th, 2 days before the 24-hour race. And you won't believe how much time I'm gonna be able to find in the next 48 hours. Even I was surprised. But for that, we need to set a lap first. And that is not easy around the Nordscheife. Let me tell you, the psychological factor of driving this track when you don't know what corner comes next is so scary. With no runoffs and steel barriers on either side, any mistake could mean death. and I crashed or got crashed into a lot. Let's not hide it to ourselves. The Nürburgring is a very challenging track by itself already. But what makes it so hard for a first-time learner is that you're basically trying to learn 10 different tracks all at once. Oh my god. Yeah, I still don't know the corners. I'm just trying to survive. And your brain has a very hard time fully grasping the layout, the sheer size of the track, as corner after corner comes at you with no mercy at all. On most circuits, there's maybe like, what, 20 corners to learn? On the Nordscheife, there's 170 of them. But even just after a few runs, you can already see the potential underneath. I'm kind of starting to experiment with the track layout, using different curves, running different lines, trying to carry more and more speed through the corners. I'm still crashing basically every minute to 90 seconds, but at least I'm getting more and more confident, and all the while, muscle memory is slowly building.
I crashed again, bro. Is it a lift or? It is a lift. Okay.
And I kept crashing.
Fuck you.
And crashing. And crashing again.
Bro, I thought it was a straight. Then it just turned into a fucking hairpin.
Yes. Yes. I think.
Let me complete one lap, please.
But every crash was a lesson. What not to do, what to do better next time around.
Oh, I'm almost crashed. Oh. Okay. Fully straight. Oh, there's a hairpin coming up. Wait. Yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, this one is wait. Now get back on.
Fuck.
But now we have a different problem. Since every time I crash or get damaged, I reset to the pits. I've only really driven the first half of the track. So imagine my surprise when I got to the second half.
Yo, how? Why did I run wide? Hello? Oh god, I'm so scared. Yeah, I've never driven this far on the track before.
But with enough determination,
Sure you dip.
I managed to make it all the way to the end of the lap. And I could not be any prouder of myself. Except...
That was the out lap, by the way. We just finished the out lap. Oh! Oh!
time is starting to run out, and I have yet to set an actual valid lap. But we never give up, and we keep building.
Fully flat through here. You gotta be careful when it gets uphill. That's all right. That's all right. Made it through. Hit the second and then missed the third one. Yeah, there we go. Yes, that is the one. No! I knew that corner was coming too, man.
I never gave up, and it didn't take long for me to set the first valid lap of the day, the week even, after that slide.
Oh yeah, downhill and sharp corner. Third sector is the hardest because we basically never been there because we keep crashing in the first one. It can be even a shorter lift than that. I know there's a misleading hairpin coming up. Survived. Flat again. I think this corner is flat too. Be brave. Do not break. This, we gotta... Yeah, small lift. It's much better.
But unfortunately, before I could complete it, something terrible happened.
No wheel damage? Fuck you, man! The wheel damage is not too big. It's not too significant. How long is this gonna take?
Still, I managed to limp all the way to the start-finish line and complete my first lap ever on the Nordscheife.
8:30? 8:33?
And I still needed to go faster. But knowing that throwing myself headfirst at the same problem again and again is hardly productive, I took a short break, watched a few track guides, and went at it again. I was not gonna give up here. I'm so close to my goal.
Yo, mashallah. I just need to get enough laps in so I can tell where I am on the track. I still don't know.
And it's already miles better. But now we're running into a different problem.
Hold your fucking brakes, man.
We're now running into a different problem. I'm no longer crashing because I don't know how to take the corners, or I don't know what corner comes next. I'm now crashing because I'm trying to drive faster and faster, which is a good problem to have.
Okay, so you want to miss the first one. Oh god, I'm so scared, man. Guys, I'm so scared of this track. If I don't do it, who's gonna do it, huh? Who's gonna carry the boats? Who's gonna race on the Nürburgring? Me.
And I'm starting to crash a lot less, chaining corners together for longer and being way more confident.
Yo, where am I even now? Okay, I have no idea where I am right now. Yo, this last part of the track, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Whoa! Watch me, guys. Goal is to do sub 8-minute 30. So far, I've only done 2 laps around this track. Okay, here comes the real lap, guys. Real lap now.
And knowing that the previous lap was set with a slight wheel damage, this meant we got definitely a lot of potential on this next one.
What a save. What a save. Small lift. And then it's easy flat.
And I'm definitely getting a lot more comfortable with the track now, pushing the limits more and more.
What the fuck? Did you guys see that? If I know what corner comes next, it's much easier for me to drive the corner, you know? It's kind of like in rally, but I don't know what the next corner is like. So far we gained 8 seconds.
But that also had to come to an end.
Yo, I can't even hook up a lap. How am I supposed to race on Saturday?
But I'm gonna let you in on something that not a lot of people know about. The power of a good night's sleep. And with renewed vigor, we hit the track again. Sometimes sleep helps you fully integrate all of your learnings during the day so that you can better utilize it the next day or in the near future. And that's what I had hoped after a good night's rest. And I'm just praying that it is not too late with whatever amount of time we have left. And coming across the line, first time on Friday, it is going to be at 8-minute 24.
8:24.
And we're just getting started.
Getting the hang of it. Okay. Easy flat.
And I can tell you from memory that the difference was night and day from this session and the one I had the night before going to bed. Everything was just a lot smoother.
It's really the middle sector that's the toughest.
I didn't have to spend as much energy trying to predict what corner would come next. It just flowed a lot more naturally. And logically, if you have to spend less energy worrying about where you are or trying to find yourself, you can utilize more of that brain power to actually drive faster. It sounds dumb, but that's literally how it works. And I have felt never better.
Carousel? Come on, baby.
And by the very next lap, I managed to find another full second.
1 second. Let's go. I'll take it.
I'm getting more and more bold now. Getting a little bit more creative with the curb usage to try to open up these tight, unforgiving corners. And let me tell you, once you start to understand the track, God, it's so fun.
Okay. You got me sweating.
And by the end of that practice session, I had managed to find another 2 full seconds just by optimizing my lines, being more aggressive on throttle, braking, and generally trusting the car more.
21!
But that is still almost more than 20 seconds off pace. If you compare that to Team Redline, of course, which is now known as Verstappen simracing.
Yeah, I just want to get some laps in before I go to bed. I've just been watching people drive laps, daydreaming about driving on the Nürburgring.
We first had to fully integrate the track and get more comfortable with the car and track combo. Now it's all down to optimization. And what better way to do that than to ask your more experimented teammates for a little coaching help? If they can give me 200 hours of experience in the span of 30 minutes, hell, I'll take it any time of the day.
Here, is it a lift or a brake? Like tap on a brake?
Here, I do a lift. I just do like a lift, then it just works.
Oh.
Some corners I had to learn to take differently, or even just learn how to take them correctly in the first place. Things are going very smoothly, but we're starting to run out of time here. It's now or never. While some corners were a lot better already, I still lacked a lot of confidence in some others, especially in the last few sectors of the track.
What do we brake here?
Right here. Gently. So,
Fuck,
yes,
man.
I'm actually glad this happened.
But like I said,
After you
every
get there,
crash
you can
is a
be on,
potential mistake
like, gentle
you can
brakes
learn from,
instead.
and it will shape you into a faster, more consistent, and better driver. You just gotta believe and keep going.
It's like you ever watch The Matrix?
Yeah.
When he puts like the chip in his brain and he learns kung fu in like 20 seconds.
I mean, I'm really happy the Merc decided to demonstrate it firsthand.
Oh Jesus! Oh, Jesus!
Like everything will come to you as soon as you start getting comfy.
I hope so. It's just that so far I haven't done like more than 2 laps in succession.
And at this point, I could feel everything come together.
Oh, this was nice.
After about 20 minutes of Igor just watching me drive and giving me tips, it was time to see whether it would produce results.
8:18. Let's see it.
And with 3 seconds up already heading out of the circuit, this is great news. And there's a lot of more time to be found in the middle sector. And this is where you can see how much more confidence I have in the car.
Ooh, tiny lift. Oh my god. Look at the time game.
How much more on throttle, on turning, just trusting that the car is gonna grip. And this compared to the first lap we did, the difference is night and day. It's not even comparable. Thanks to my teammates, with the different line, this corner can now be taken flat. Well, almost. Slight lift, still not entirely confident in the car. Miss, hit, and then miss again. Good speed carried, nearly 7 seconds now.
Whoa.
And this was so much fun. Just feeling the car come alive in your hands. I have never felt better. And I finally understand the feeling shared by so many sim racers before me. Once you start to understand this track, you never want to get off it.
Oh my god, it's so much fun. Okay,
I don't know if
gentle
it's
the
gonna be
brakes.
more fun. Yep. Brake.
Nearly 7 seconds up.
Beautiful.
Can I make it to the end without binning it? So far, this has been a
That is
great
perfect.
run. Sensational.
That
Generational, even.
Don't
Good
get
idea,
too
though.
excited.
The work we put in the last 48 hours has finally paid off. And coming onto the back straight, 7 seconds up. And you can see the optimal lap time at the bottom left.
In order to find out how late you can brake, first you must brake later.
Just a few more corners to go now. Come on. And into the braking zone, we gain even more, finding new confidence on the brakes.
No way! I feel like I can still brake later. What time was that? 8:17!
Go.
And just like that, we've improved by 16 seconds in the span of 2 days. And I could not wait for this 24-hour race because I know it is going to be the ultimate test for any sim racer to conquer the Nordscheife. And in case you didn't notice, there was still time in that lap. And in the race, I'm gonna be able to go even faster, way faster than the best lap we had up until now. And I'm so proud of the progress I made, but I'm also really thankful for all the help I've received in the past few days. Everybody that pitched in to make this possible. I'm gonna link the 24-hour race on screen right now. Subscribe so you never miss out on another episode of my sim racing journey. This is Formula Kai, signing off.
Yesterday, during the afternoon, I was doing 8:33. Yo.
Massive.
Oh!
I had to talk. I talked too soon.
Yep.